So, anyway, this is a good video, okay? This is a positive video. I just put it in my mind that, you know what, because I feel like for the last couple of videos or so, I've been, calling people out or calling situations out. And at this point in time, it's like, girl, don't even fuck with it, okay? Let that be that. Let people be themselves and be ignorant if they want to or whatever. So, we putting that to the side and we getting right back to the jovial Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's been a fucking trying ass time for the past couple of years. I'm just going to say that. And mainly what was irritating me was the fact that I was trying to find this place because I had made it up in my mind. I said, Ashley, it's time for you to move. It's time for you to get out of this particular neighborhood, go to another one, see new things, and just elevate, okay? So many stuff just was like knocking me down and just putting off to the side. And then this last thing was this whole thing with my ankle, whatever. I had a doctor's appointment, okay? I had a doctor's appointment today. And, it was good, actually. That was the shortest time I've ever been up in that doctor's office for my ankle, for the wound and everything. I was sitting in the lobby waiting to be called. Well, no, I was sitting in the lobby waiting to be called a little bit longer than I was in the actual room. Or was I? I feel like I was in the room for a second. But then once he came up in there, he ain't had to numb me up or nothing. He ain't had to talk about nothing, address nothing really, He just cleaned it out for a little bit, and that took less than a minute. And he was like, yes, it's healing up like it's supposed to now. It's looking like it's closing up. So that was a plus. The only issue that I did have with this, the last visit, he had told me to get this particular ointment so that it can, clear up the dead skin or whatever, help with that so that, it won't get in the way of the wound actually closing and healing up right. Girl, he said that shit was supposed to be expensive, and to check online for like some, coupons or whatever, a coupon with a discount on the website. Now, I looked at it and I said, now, what type of goddamn discount is this? I didn't even put this prescription in at the time. I was still at the doctor's office when he suggested it or whatever. And the air family on. Let me tell y'all something. Before I get there, I ain't put it in. I had just looked it up, and I looked up the price for the actual ointment, right? Baby, why that ointment was over $300? And that's without insurance. And I got good insurance, okay? I said, oh my God, what is this? Meanwhile, I put the paper in after I left work last Tuesday. They didn't call me back. They sent me an automatic message probably like 2 days later talking about they not going to be able to fill it at this location because of whatever reason. So I had to call the main office to see what the hell was going on. She was like, no, that ain't right or whatever. They can't fill it. Had me on hold for like a long time trying to get them on the line, and then only to come back and say that, my insurance won't cover it. I said, what? And she was like, yeah, your insurance won't cover it. That's allegedly what they're saying. And I said, well, I don't care. Put it in. Just go ahead and tell them to put it in. And then I kind of got an attitude because I was like, well, how come they couldn't pick up the phone and tell me what's going on? This obviously, you see what type of ointment or medication that I'm getting or whatever. Why don't y'all just give a common courtesy and just tell me what, let your clients and your patrons know what's going on so that they can know what they need to do and make other arrangements or whatever, because there is no generic version of this or whatever. So I told them, just go ahead and tell them to put it in. Come the fuck to find out, something told me, Ashley, call up there to the actual store and to see what's going on. So I did that the other day. Them bitches hasn't even put the shit in. They had the shit just sitting there. Mind you, they got the ointment there. That was the whole reason why I was waiting, because they didn't have it there that night and it had to be shipped there. I was fine with that, but y'all just sitting there on it and it ain't gonna say nothing. So I told them, go ahead and put it in there. And then how come the price come out to be like $80? And that's without a coupon. I said, well, bitch, go ahead and do it. That ain't nothing. Just put it in there. So I went on ahead and got that after the doctor's appointment. And right when I was in a doctor's appointment, I was on the telephone with somebody when I was in the store trying to get the medicine or whatever. I was on the phone with somebody, and then I got another phone call from the lady that I was dealing with for the apartment. We've been going back and forth. Oh my God, this shit just wrecked my brains, okay? Wrecked my goddamn brains. Do y'all know I was up, I had everything packed up for whatever reason. I was up like at 1. I just got the urge around 1 something in the morning. It was before 1:30 because around 1:35, that was when I just said, Ashley, sit your ass down and go to sleep because you got to be up early anyway for this appointment. Girl, the only thing that I needed to pack up was my room, okay? And I'm not even halfway done with that. I put a dent in it. I got an urge to fucking do some shit at 1 something in the morning. I done packed up like 5 boxes, not boxes, but big bins, okay? 5 big bins. And you want to know what's all up in those bins? Clothes, okay? The clothes that I'm actually wearing. Mind you, I have yet to even touch my closet, and the closet is filled with shit that I have not touched in years, okay? So 9 out of 10, I'm just going to put that in some bags and take it to the Goodwill or whatever, because it's not coming with me. And most likely, I probably can't fit it because either they're too big or probably a little size too small. From, like, some of them clothes is from when I was like a sophomore in high school. And I'm a little bit bigger than what I was in high school. So, yeah, girl, let me put this out to the charity, to the Goodwill, to the Salvation Army, or whoever that needs it. You know what I'm saying? There's probably some big girls out there, big boys out there that can use the stuff, whatever, But yeah, so I'm gonna have to just go ahead and, at this point, I honestly feel like I ain't even finna just go through it. I'm just finna just put them in bags and just be like, let me drop this shit off. I gotta figure out which shoes that I'm finna take or whatever, because I tried to call the lady back. Shout out to Lisa. And I couldn't call her back. She said she had bad reception. She literally just called me back probably like 10 minutes ago. I'm at work. Mind you, I'm here early as shit, okay? We don't open up till 12. I've been here since like 10:10, okay? I'm finna start on some work just to knock it out so I can just chill for the rest of the day. And baby, she called me and told me that I got the place. I got the place. Now, I just say this, okay? I did a virtual tour. I'm going up there to look at it for real. But I feel real good about it. I've looked, I did my research. I looked in it, you know what I'm saying? She put some close up or whatever because, they was fixing some things up. It looked really, really nice. All right. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, one of the main things that when I was doing all this house hunting and shit, I would have liked to get another house, but then again, I didn't. Girl, do you know the house that I'm staying at? And this is how I knew that this was, this is really, when the thought of leaving finally came into my mind and I said, I'm actually going to go ahead and move. It came at the right time, and this was the push that I needed because the realtor that is working with the landlord, who is a lawyer, for the house or whatever, after, told him that, I'm leaving and all that stuff, the realtor comes in because the landlord sent him to see how stuff is in the house. Baby, do you know I would have had to leave that place any fucking way? Looks can be goddamn deceiving because on the outside and in the inside, shit look fine for the most part, okay? Little cosmetic stuff that happened and wear and tear that happens over the years or whatever. And for the most part, things look great. But then when that realtor came up in there, he was like, the foundation is a little shaky. I said, bitch, what? He said, yeah. Stuff was just falling apart and you just could not tell. It's like certain things that you're not looking at. And I was like, when you look at it and you think about a place just not in good condition, the best condition as it should be, you thinking like you can visibly see like boards popping up and you can feel the floor just going in and out, or you see chips and you see the ceiling just about to cave in and you just see all these visible shit. That is not in my place, okay? That was not in my place. So when he was saying all this shit and he was pointing stuff out, it was like, damn, bitch, basically, get your ass out. It's time for you to get your ass out. And they gotta really just go back over this place before they can even, put somebody else up in there. Because he was asking if I knew somebody that wanted to rent it out or whatever. You can't rent this shit out. According to the realtor, you can't rent this shit out until you fix shit. Okay? And I was like, damn. The way the realtor made it sound like I was living up in a trap house. And I said, no, that ain't what it was. I said, oh no. But I did want to, I did think about getting a house, but at this moment, I'm okay with renting an apartment in it's a historical building, high rise a little bit. I'm okay with doing that for right now because my next thing is I'm going to look into actually buying a house, and I'm not sure at this moment if it will be in Chicago. So that's why I did not want to put down whether or not to buy a house or look into that yet, or rent another house. You know what I'm saying? Because I was renting this house. So, there's that. Brad Pitt is an abuser. What is going on? It's just a lot. I'm looking at trending topics on, I got the computer up or whatever. So, yeah, that's what it is. I am happy, and one of my main things about getting apartments and getting into these buildings, dealing with, and I made sure that was the first thing I asked. I said, bitch, now, sister girl, because you black too. So I feel like we got a connection. You black and you natural. She had a little natural doing all that stuff. I was like, listen. So, is there any, what's up with the infestation type of situation? The rodents, y'all ain't got roaches, you ain't got this, because I seen, what's going on? Because, that's what was one of my hesitation about getting an apartment building, you know what I'm saying? And, she said for the most part, she said, nobody has really had any issues. Nobody has any issues about that or whatever, at least to her knowledge. But, they were working on stuff and everything gets renovated and gutted and put back in and all that shit. So I was like, all right, for as much as I'm finna be paying, you better be good, okay? So I'm happy right now. I'm happy because y'all just don't understand. It's just been a fucking stressful past couple of months. And mind you, it was almost as if I jumped a gun in this situation with telling the landlord or whatever where I'm at that I'm about to move, whatever. And I hadn't even found or solidified a place yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh my God, I got to tell so-and-so, bitch, I'm moving this weekend. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving this weekend. I'm about to, as soon as I get off of here, because the email just came through, I'm about to sign this lease. I'm happy. For right now, I'm good. I'm content. I can breathe a little bit. Y'all just don't know. Because now I'm thinking I can finally, I got an extra bedroom. I got 2 bedrooms or whatever. Even though it was a house and all that stuff or whatever. Y'all know the situation with the house. The house was originally with my mom and they left to another place. I stayed there. She came over recently when she had her surgery or whatever. And so now they're about to leave and go to Indiana for, but I was paying the stuff. My mama wasn't paying anything. I was paying the stuff or whatever. Well, she paid half of the stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, she paid half of the stuff. And technically speaking, the rent was cheap. Compared to the shit that's going on now and what I'm about to pay now. It was cheap. It was like $1,200. It was $1,200. And what I will say about this landlord, everybody else was going up. He wasn't going up. He kept it at that same thing. I'm looking at people out there in New York who shit going up like $2,000 plus in these regular fucking apartments. I'm sitting here like, bitch, what? Not houses, apartments. So, that was one of my hesitations about just fucking leaving. I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should just go ahead and stay. Fucking flies. These gnats. It's just been bothering us at work. I don't know what's going on. Every time we open up the door, these bitches coming in. It's at the end of August. It's at the end of August. Shouldn't y'all be going to sleep by now? I just don't understand what's going on. But yeah, so I was just sitting there like, debating. That was a little setback for a minute because I was a little bit unsure with this housing and this apartment hunting market and inflation and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what, bitch, you just got to step out on faith. It's time for you to get the fuck out your comfort zone. And, you know, everybody else is gone and making moves. Bitch, it's time for you to be gone and making a move too. You can't stay in the same place all the goddamn time for the rest of your life. You got to move. You got to do something. You got to just step out, bitch. Push yourself. And I push myself, bitch, and I'm there. Hey, I'm proud because I almost thought the shit wasn't gonna happen. I almost was about to be like, you know what, Mr. So-and-so, you can take that back and just extend this shit. I live up in this bitch. I just put up with the stuff for another couple of years, but that's not gonna happen. I gotta sign the lease, and I can't wait, y'all, because I'm already envisioning my guy, C-Ray Arts, who did my portrait that I showed you guys like a few videos ago, a while ago, like earlier this year. For my birthday. It was a birthday present. He painted my picture, and that's definitely going up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? It's going up on the wall for the studio. You know, I'm gonna have my own studio. Like, I be recording in my bedroom because they got the better light in the house. That's what it was. Either it was downstairs in the basement because it had better lighting, and also you weren't hearing all that noise or whatever, or my bedroom where the majority of my, you know, videos were being filmed because the light, and I had an extra light up in there. And now I got an actual studio. What is a situation? Then a room I'm finna make a studio. And I'm just pitching. Yeah, I'm so happy. I just needed this good news. I needed this good news. Y'all just don't understand. Bitch, Genuine. Y'all seen Genuine in that video. What has happened? Life. Okay? Life. You know what I'm saying? Genuine didn't have to dance like that and then do all this at the end looking like a bobblehead ass quagmire. Okay? Giggity, giggity, giggity. Let me stop. Oh, man. But, I'm finna get a head start on doing some of this work, like I said. Since I'm finna be in this bitch till 8 o'clock. Alright? I'm about to be in this hotel 8 o'clock. And just to let y'all know, if y'all did it, ABC 7, I guess it's a 2020 special. It's 7 o'clock my time. So y'all figure out what time it is on y'all's where you at or whatever. So if you in New York, it's probably gonna be 8 o'clock, and if you in LA on the East Coast, the West Coast, it's probably gonna be 5 or 6. I don't know. Figure it out. But there is a special coming on about Cinderella, the 25-year reunion. And we know what Cinderella we talking about. The only one that we truly care about. The one with Brandy, Whitney, Natalie, and Whoopi, and all of them. The interracial Cinderella, okay? Because, bitch, I still want to understand, if they didn't adopt the king and the prince, how is it that the white man and the black woman came together and had an Asian child? Okay. See, we don't care. Anyway, that's coming on. It's an hour special. I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight. And Cinderella's coming on right afterwards. So yeah, it's gonna be a good night. I'm gonna go home, chill out for a second, and I'm gonna finish packing some more stuff. 9 out of 10, I'll be done by the time. And I got a moving company. That's why I was on the phone with. I was on the phone with the moving company when the lady called, talking about the lease and all that shit. I'm so happy. Anyway, let me get up off of here, and I will see you guys later. Peace. And I gotta make my notes and make sure I print them out this time so I can do what it is for y'all. The last what it is in the old location. See y'all later. Peace.